It's not just the answers, not just the quotes. It's life in the margins. It's time for CluffsNotes.
Hi, welcome back to Season 4 of CluffsNotes, Rides and Recovery. It's been a few weeks since I've driven Tammy, and Christmas and New Year's have already come and gone. Her program is winding down, so this week I only had today, which was a drive to her parole officer, which should be her last time, depending on how the court date goes next week. And it just felt different. It just felt like a reunion. When she gets in the car, Harbor's in the back because she wanted to come along. And Tammy, similar to how she had a little tiny cup for her in the past, pulls out this little tiny package of Tic Tacs for Harbor. And it's because Harbor would always offer her a Tic Tac when she would get in the car. The way Harbor lit up and the way they connected over this tiny little present was very sweet. And it reminded me that they know each other, that they like each other. So when we drove, we were swapping holiday stories, but also I asked her about the home situation, like how's it going? And she shared that she was very frustrated, especially today. It just seemed like there is a lot of tension and heaviness. The owner seemed to be trying to keep control, but really it was just coming across as just a power play. And it wasn't just about Tammy, it was the others in the house as well. Here she is, 53 years old, and mentioned that she would still get these gut panic feelings now when she hears the garage door. She shared that when she was growing up, one of the things that was very, very tough was when Dad would come home and they would hear the garage door, was that panic of wondering what's going to be coming in the house. How do you prepare? And she said she was getting that same feeling from this garage door opening at the house, meaning that somebody was coming in, and what would it mean? And we talked about it, how a system that's supposed to be helping support you should not make you feel this type of surveillance and control. She still feels like she's being watched and expected to fail. But she's not. I'll tell you, I don't think she's ever been steadier. Her eyes are clear, her words are solid. She's offering even to take more tests, not because of fear, but out of frustration. Almost like, what do I have to do to prove that I'm ready? Because it's not that she doubts herself. She just knows that parts of the system still do. She's not trying to get out of it. She's just trying to get through it so that she can get to something. She wants to get to her life again. She wants to get to a home. She wants to get in this clean slate, not just on paper, but in her spirit. But she's honoring the process. She's not letting it break her. She's respecting the program as a whole. But it is interesting when the program starts to feel like punishment instead of preparation. It's wearing her down. And what do you do with this kind of weight? Like when you're already holding so much? Well, in Tammy's case, she rides and she talks and she keeps showing up, even when the world is asking her to continually prove what she knows is true. And it's interesting because Harbor doesn't know anything about court dates. She doesn't know what's going on, testing, rules, or that. She just knows that she and Tammy can share Tic Tacs and tickles and laughs. And that's enough. That's trust. That's tribe. That's the world that she's building, one ride at a time. Way back in the first ride, I said that there's that saying that people enter our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so after these months, these miles, these many conversations, I'm actually thinking it doesn't have to just be one of those. Maybe the reason that someone enters our life is to be a season of growth. And maybe that season becomes something more lasting. Not because it's forever, but because it's real. And I've been going back and I've been listening to these episodes again as I'm moving them from Spotify onto YouTube. And I realized something. That recovery isn't about returning to who you were. It's about becoming someone new. And doing it in the view of people who you finally feel safe, to let them see you. So I guess that's my message to Tammy. I would say thank you. Thank you for the reason, for the season, and for reminding me that maybe it just doesn't have to be one. And I guess thank you also for letting me witness your ride. Not your fall, not your fight, no. I get to see your rise. And that is a gift I cherish. So here's to the miles ahead, Tammy.
Another reel for the shelf.